Welcome to shop.swingnature.com. My name is David Banks, CPGA professional, and we're going to show you what Swingnature can do for you. So let's first begin with the most important thing about golf, and that is understanding that our club face strikes the ball and the club face tells the ball what to do. Well, as we can clearly see with the Swingnature, there is no club face, but we do have a very strong visual, and that happens to be the red and white division, the red and white stripe, and that tells us where the club face will be at every point in time during the golf swing. So that is a great component to have for any training device, understanding club face. Secondly, we have a training grip that is interchangeable so that you can work on a very important fundamental of the golf game, and that happens to be holding the golf club in an efficient and effective manner. You simply apply the push pin, the grip goes on, you line your hands with the guides, and now we have an effectively placed positioning of our hands on the golf club, and we can also look at the orientation of the red and white, and we can see and teach the muscles what they should feel to create this orientation. This is all about training the muscles, creating muscle patterning. So right now, I have a good orientation with my hands, and I could sit around the house and just hold on to this and get a better feeling for where my hands should be in the golf club. Some of the training programs incorporate using the training grip. Now, what else can this do for us outside of improving our grip relationship and the club face? Well, we can understand how to deliver the club effectively, how to swing it on plane, and understand how to control the club face during the swing. So let's talk about the club face first. When I'm in my golf posture, I should be able to see, if this is oriented properly, the red and white division. And when I swing this, go through some real simple sequence drills, it's all explained online. When we swing this back, I should always be able to see, from my perspective, the red and white stripe. Now you out there in TV land are probably seeing red right now. And that's what you should see from that perspective. But from my perspective, I see red and white. And if I continue to swing, I should still see red and white. We complete that backswing. You now unwind the body, come back to impact. You still see red and white. That club face will be delivered squarely. If we continue through, I still see red and white in my extension position. And now we have a release. I still see red and white. So it's a very, very strong visual that helps you get a feeling that equates to that visual. If you're not seeing red and white, then whatever you're feeling, you shouldn't be feeling. So that is really, really helpful. And we simply go through this slowly at first, get a sense of where it should be. We can stop and check anytime you want. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Things are all developing quite effectively. So that will help us understand club face orientation and the forearms and how they rotate to control that club face. Now, another golf term I'm sure you're familiar with, swing plane. What does that mean? Well, that's simply the angle which the club swings on during the swing motion itself. Well, again, we can utilize the trainer to learn exactly how to have the club in a reasonably effective swing plane. So we get set up. When we swing back and we see red and white, at the midpoint, we should have the shaft red and white relatively parallel to our target line. Continue, and now I see the red and white still, and you'll notice that it's basically pointing at the target line. If I unwind the body, back to something close to parallel, now back on plane, as I rotate through, extensions away, and now there's that recreated angle again. If I was to turn to the camera and show you the follow-through side, there's the extension, and then on plane. So once again, very strong visual that we can equate a feel to that helps us understand how to move the club effectively. Once we've moved the club effectively, we're delivering the club face effectively, the ball is going to be going straight ahead. When that ball goes straight ahead, you have the green light to go as fast as you can go to create that distance. Well, to improve your speed, we have to train it. You can't just wish it. So to increase the speed relationship, we remove the internal weight, and now the Swingnature is in its underload or overspeed setting. With the weight in, we're overloading. We're teaching the muscles to move more efficiently because the demand is greater. They must find a better way to move. Once they've moved in an efficient pattern, now we remove the weight and we go through the same relationship, but now we do it at a much accelerated speed. And now we can incorporate this dynamic motion of learning to activate the muscles and get the club and the body going faster. You will hit the ball farther. So what can it do for you? It can help you with your grip. Incredibly important. It can help you understand club face rotation, club face delivery. Incredibly important. It will help you understand swing plane. Absolutely important. And it will teach you to feel the relationships that equate to all these. And finally, you can learn to increase your speed significantly. So now you've seen and heard what Swingnature can do for you and your golf game. But don't take my word for it. Go to swingnature.com, read the testimonials, the Swingnature experiences for Swingnature users, and you'll see and you'll read reduced handicap, improved distance, improved directional control. Try Swingnature for 30 days, risk-free, and we'll see you at the Swingnature training portal.